Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman, and welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design.
I was gonna say hi, but you just you changed the intro on me, man.
I did it. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
You know why? I've been doing a lot of videos.
Yeah, see, that's what happens when you do a lot of videos,
Yeah.
man. Hi guys, I'm Anastasia Hawes, better known as Coach Ace.
And I'm Rich Guzman. Welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design, guys. Today is going to be an awesome, live. We're going to be talking about mindset today, personal development, things that really you need to get straight up here if you want to have success in your life, you want to grow, have that time and freedom that you've been looking for. And today we have something very special that we're going to talk about. So stay tuned to the end, guys, because it's going to be really, really cool. And so let me get started with the content. First of all, let me find out who's on the live right now.
Priscilla?
Hey, Priscilla, Moses, what's up? Cliff,
Hey,
what's
Moses.
happening?
Hey Cliff.
Cool. So share it out, guys. Share the love.
Cliff said, "What's up, coaches? What's up?"
What's happening? And let's see here. Yep, we're our affiliate marketing training episode 20. Okay.
Ooh, wow, 20 episodes already.
I know, it's amazing, huh?
Damn.
Well, you know it'll be 100.
I know, right?
So today we're going to talk about pretty much, affiliate marketing and what does it take to crush it. All right, what does it take to crush it in your business and in your life? And it really boils down to what's between your two ears. Okay, tactics is one thing, but tactics won't get you anywhere if you don't have this straight between your ears. Okay.
Absolutely.
So the thing about it is, guys, when you first woke up this morning, you had a choice. What was that choice? Did you choose to take action? Did you choose to procrastinate? Or you just got lazy, you just didn't want to do anything, right? That happens. It happens. So you got to really think about this question I'm asking you. So when you first woke up this morning, what was your first choice, your first thought, okay? So, and the reason why I ask this is because, I'm always listening to things that prepare me for the following day, okay? And if you're listening to things that are not going to prepare you for the following day the night before, then you might drift the next morning, the next day, okay? So it's very important to really be aware of what you're thinking about when you first wake up in the morning. Like, what are you looking for in your life? What do you want? What do you want to achieve? Okay? Very important. And here's the thing and the stuff I'm going over is what I've worked with throughout all the years since 2008, since I got started in this industry. There would be no way I would have success if I didn't work on these things, okay?
That's true.
The other thing is, are you willing to change the old way of thinking? Are you willing to change the old way of thinking, the way that you used to think? Because the way that you used to think is not serving you well, okay? A lot of things happen throughout our lives that keeps people stuck.
Yes.
Not everybody, everything is always hunky-dory. There's always things that happen in our lives in our past, family situations, programming, the list goes on and on. So you have to really challenge your mind, and you have to say to yourself, I need to change the way I think by reprogramming my thoughts by learning from people who are successful. Okay?
Right.
And that's what I have to do, and I still do it. And if you're not doing it, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You got to do this. This is like, it's a must. Okay?
Or if you did do it, but you stopped, you need to get back to doing it.
Exactly. So, because, guess what? Tomorrow's a new day. Can you make it better than it was today? That's all that really matters. And you learn from that and you grow. Failures are nothing negative. Failures is actually positive. Because if anybody told you it was negative, that's a different way of thinking. That's the wrong paradigm.
I tell you, Rich, it took me a long time to actually learn that actual valuable lesson.
When you fail, man, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you learn from those failures.
You do.
Okay?
They're life lessons learned as well as business lessons learned when it comes to failure.
Exactly. And nothing will change unless you make that decision to want to change the way that you think. Okay? Understand it. Nothing is going to change unless you make that decision to completely change. It's a decision that you choose, nobody else. Okay? And like I said, at the end I got an amazing inspirational story that just blew my mind. And I just can't wait to share with you guys.
Right.
So also, do you want to be average, or do you want more out of life? Average people really don't want more out of life. They say they do.
Yeah.
But they don't think above average to change what they want.
Well, they're playing it safe. They're scared to go above and beyond. And on top of that, they just want to like just be mediocre.
Yeah.
You know, just bare minimum. Just do just the bare minimum just to get enough satisfaction for themselves and instant gratification. Not want to excel themselves or become excellent in what they're
That's
doing.
called going to your grave safely. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's all about safety. It's just that safety net.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, don't accept your life for what it is today. Accept your life for what it can be tomorrow.
I like that.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because what tomorrow may bring could be better than it was today.
Here.
But if you keep showing up for success, you won't know that unless you show up for success. So keep showing up for success every single day. And things will start to take shape. Things will start to change in your life. And you will just see a whole different way of thinking. You will start to see things, just change around you that you never saw before. It's so true. It is so true. Now, do you want to live someone else's dream or do you want to live your own?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
there's people that say they have dreams, and the people that say that they have dreams, they are always living someone else's dream. There's very few people who decide when they have a dream, they go after it. The courage, the bravery.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
To go
yes.
against the grain.
Yes.
All right?
Mhm.
Very few people have the guts to go out there and go after what they really believe in. Okay? And you should be no exception. Okay? And on the other side of being uncomfortable is happiness.
Yes.
One thing I've learned, that the more we got uncomfortable along our journey, the more success we started attracting. And it's so true. It's because it's a whole different shift and a whole different paradigm. Okay? And one thing that I've always learned for many, many years, even before I got involved in business, always follow your passion and believe where you are going.
Yes.
Okay? If you don't believe where you're going, it's hard to follow your passion.
And this could be tough for some people because I remember talking to somebody today. I told them to watch the video and
Yeah.
I said to them, if the information is to your liking and this is what you've been searching for, why don't you you could get started working with us? And then immediately she goes, well, I don't have the money. And I said, well, if money was not an option, would you figure out how to get the money? And then she was like, well, yeah. And I'm like, well, why aren't you doing that?
Because they can't afford not to have money.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
And here's the thing, guys, okay? I want you guys to write this affirmation down for me today, right now. All right, today is the day I want you guys to write the affirmation down. And this affirmation is going to help you how to control your mind, your thoughts,
Yes.
and your awareness, okay? Today is the day you control your autopilot brain. Today is the day that you control your autopilot brain. Okay? Because once you're aware of what's happening to your mind automatically, that's going on autopilot, it'll just go back to what's comfortable, what's familiar. So you don't, you stop going after your dreams and what you really believe in. It's the autopilot brain that's destroying your hopes and dreams. So this is the affirmation for today. Today is the day that you control your autopilot brain. Write that down. Okay? And today is the day that you become more aware. Because when you control that autopilot brain, the day will come where you'll control what's more aware up here. You'll be so aware, you'll start seeing things, you'll start realizing things that you never saw before, that you never thought before. You'll be more aware of the thoughts that are happening in your mind that are not serving you well. And when you're aware of that, you can control it and flip it. Okay? And this is something I live by, and I told you this a long time ago, is
Yeah.
I believe nothing in life is hard. It's just different. It's only unfamiliar when you begin.
Yes.
So if you have a
yes.
dream and you're looking at it like, well, I have a dream, but that seems really hard. Just remember this. Nothing is hard. It's just different. It's only unfamiliar when you begin. After that, it gets more effortless. Remember that. And it's up to you to make that change, for what you're looking for. Nobody's going to change anything. It is up to you, specifically only you, to make that change.
Yes.
Okay? And really think about, we talk about passion and everything, but really think about what you're passionate about. Think about what you're really passionate about, because that is really going to pull you forward and keep you strong when the cards are not in your favor if you're having a bad day or something.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And, you know, I always live by this model. Nobody cares about your excuses. Become strong and begin a new you.
Let go of the excuses. They're not really serving you any well. Look how far it's gotten you.
Exactly.
Are you getting any value from your excuses? You know, I remember when we were in a homeless situation, and, you know, I could have made all the excuses in the book of why things would not work out, why people kept telling me I didn't deserve more. But you know what? Those were just nothing more than just excuses. And I lived past that. I got brave. I had courage. And I said, enough is enough. If I want things to change, I've got to change the way I think about the way people are perceiving me as, and not giving them the benefit or the satisfaction of those doubts. So I took control of my situation, and I controlled my autopilot brain, and I actually decided to take massive action to change that situation for us to go from homeless to where we are now.
We are live. I had to tell this person that because this person, that story I'm going to be sharing with you, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Yes.
So anyways.
So let me also go into the next couple of ones here, Rich. There are no shortcuts in becoming successful.
No, there's not. And you better pray there's no shortcuts, because if there is a shortcut, it's going to lead you down the wrong path.
Sure is.
You know?
Yeah.
And also, what's holding you back?
What is holding you back? You know, start becoming more aware of all those limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Those limiting beliefs are not serving you well.
Yeah.
You know, if you really truly want your business to work, or some specific goal you're trying to obtain, then you literally got to let go of those limiting beliefs.
Exactly. This is so true. So
yes.
true.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite ones is, guys, you can break free from the mental prison that is keeping you enslaved. Okay? You might want to write that one down. You can break free from your mental prison that is keeping you enslaved. Your brain, when it runs on autopilot, it's enslaving you. That is your mental prison. And you must break free from that mental prison. And what you do is you break free from that mental prison when you are aware of your thoughts and what's happening in the moment. And you can control those thoughts by actually feeding your mind healthy information
Right.
from other people who already have success. Okay?
Right.
Very important.
Right.
I've learned about that, and I remember my brain used to be in a mental prison. I broke free from that, and I'm still always working on it. Oh, it never stopped. I never stop, always fine-tuning, you know?
And last but not least, take control. Okay? You have a choice. You can choose to be broke, or you can choose to be wealthy. But you have a choice. And you have a choice to say enough is enough of the way things are happening in your life. So if you're having enough situations where you realize enough is enough with the mediocre paycheck that you're earning from your job, enough is enough from getting the abuse from your colleagues and workers and everybody that you work with at your job, you want a better life, you want to travel more, you want to spend more time with your kids instead of letting someone else raise them for you, you want to make sure that you dine at the finest restaurants, you want to have the best clothes, you want to have whatever you want, whatever you desire. Tell yourself you are ready for this change. Tell yourself you're ready for this change, and you deserve that change.
Yeah. So true. I'm inspired when I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
It inspires me so much. Because some people out there might be just sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
You know? And I got to that point myself, and I said, you know what? Enough's enough.
Enough is enough.
And we were able to fire our boss.
Yes.
Been able to work with a life of freedom. Been able to travel.
But do something about
what I mean?
it. Don't just sit there and complain about it, because many people who are not successful are there in that situation because they complain about it, but they don't make that choice. Well, they're making the choice to stay there. They're making the choice to stay there.
Right.
And not make a change.
But I mean, you know, we feel blessed for the life that we have right now,
Mm-hmm.
because not only do we get the travel part and, you know, having the freedom to not have a boss and things like that, but the thing that really motivates me and inspires me the most is that we get to talk on stage, we get to mentor people, share knowledge, and teach them something of value.
Definitely teach.
And to me, that's priceless. That's something that if I could just do that alone and be free, I would be happy for the rest of my life, because to me that matters more than anything else. So anyways, a lot of people have dreams, okay, all over the world. And today, I was talking to someone, And I'm actually selling something on Craigslist, and this gentleman got a hold of me, and he's interested in one of the things that I'm selling on eBay, and he's going to be flying down from New Hampshire, and I'm like, oh cool, he's going to fly down one of the small planes, I thought he was getting like a charter, and but no, he's not getting a charter. He is actually flying a plane.
He's the pilot.
He's the pilot. and I was reading a story on Instagram, one of his posts, and he basically, since the age of 14, was learning how to fly.
Wow.
And, at 18 years old, he's been able to fly on his own.
Wait a minute, he's 18 years old now?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And he's flying here tomorrow, and then I'm gonna, of course, share what he wants from Craigslist.
Uh-huh.
And so we've been talking and stuff like that, and to me, when I hear stories like that, I get so inspired.
I'm inspired too.
Because I do believe dreams can come true.
Yeah.
And you know what I told him? I said, be careful, because more dreams could come true. They might, they just might come true. You know what I mean? And he was like, oh no, they already came true. I go, there's always more. Reach for the stars. You're halfway there, my friend.
Nice. Yeah.
Because he sent me a picture of the sky. There was like a storm from a distance, and he could say there's a calm before the storm.
Yeah.
And it was an awesome picture, and it was just amazing. And stories like this just are so inspiring.
God bless him.
You know what I mean? So we got a 14-year-old has a dream.
Wow.
Okay. And he goes out there and he just goes after it. And he's been waiting and waiting and waiting to fly on his own. And he finally gets to do it, and his dream came true. And you can see in the picture, he's got that grin.
Aww.
So big. And in the comment section, he says, I can't stop smiling. He's been waiting for this since 14. And then when he told me he's going to meet me here tomorrow, and he's going to land over here at the Westfield Airport.
That's true passion from within.
Man,
that is
amazing.
Absolutely true passion from within. And that's the thing that you could relate also to business is you got to be passionate about this industry, about this business, because like this guy, like you said, 14 years old, there he is with his passion. I can imagine all the challenges he had to go through to learn how to fly a plane, to go through the educational journey and process and failure, and learn how to get the plane off the runway and take it off the the runway for the first time and meet the skies, and all of a sudden
that's beautiful.
Man, right?
Listen, there's so many people out there that literally, I know this for a fact, they, I'm sure they, being a teenager, they're like, oh man, I would love to learn to fly. But how many people actually make that dream come true?
And they committed.
Yes,
and
exactly.
are committed to that, absolutely.
And there's Danny right there. He's in the chat with us.
Hi, Danny. We're talking about you. Welcome to Freedom by Design.
And if you want, share your Instagram link and show them the pictures and stuff like that. And I'm sure it'll be an inspiration to everybody here. The fact that you followed your dreams. And you have that belief so strong, you made it happen, and I think that's incredible.
Yes.
And I just want to commend you for that.
Absolutely, and definitely commend you for that. And what an inspirational person you are. Just us sharing your journey and your story. I'm inspired. I am inspired too. I look at some of his pictures on Instagram. Beautiful photographs.
Oh, amazing.
Just great. There he is. He's posting it right there for Instagram. You can follow Danny Hyatt on Instagram, guys. I'm giving a plug for him. Definitely.
Yep, I'll put the link there too. I got the link right here. I could just paste it in there too.
Here it is, guys, right here. This is a real person we're talking about. We're 100% transparent here, and we asked his permission to share his info up here, and he's stopped by as a guest to see us as we talk about his amazing, inspirational journey and story as a young pilot who is flying his own plane.
Yeah,
yeah,
amazing,
at the young
guys.
age of 18 right now, right?
Yeah, one of my dreams, like when I started, with building a business on the internet, is my dream was to travel and go to beautiful beaches all over and stuff, and I just been like Hawaii to me was one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to. I've been to the Caribbean, but there's something really special about Hawaii, and for me, I feel very fulfilled that I can accomplish those dreams. And I've always new dreams and new goals to aspire. And Danny, I'm sure you too. I'm sure that you're thinking of other things, because when you have one dream, it always sparks another dream. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, man, be careful what what dreams you have from here on, on forth, because, they just might come true. And like I said, man, you're halfway there, brother. go for the stars, man. You know, because you're almost there. You know, I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know,
He
so-
says 100%.
Yeah.
Danny commented 100%. Oh,
Wow,
how
man.
awesome.
Yeah, this is great. So, guys, do you have any questions on what we talked about and
Yep,
everything?
it's Q&A time, so feel free to ask us questions about what it takes to crush it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, go ahead and type in the chat. And for those of you guys who are watching the live stream, make sure that you smash the likes button and be sure to subscribe and comment below as we actually are taking your Q&As right now.
Absolutely.
Let's see the cues.
Yes.
I'm ready to give some A's.
Oh, the cues, right? The
I want some
cues.
cues, man, so I can give some A's.
Cues are good. Cues
Mm-hmm.
are good. Definitely.
So let's see here. Any questions? I see comments here. Moses Whitman says, there is a shortcut. Learn from your coach and follow them.
Absolutely.
That is the shortcut. You're right, Moses. Having a mentor, having someone to instruct, to teach, to guide you, to tell you like it is, right? And literally get you across that
Just guide
comfort
you.
zone.
Yeah, guide you along the
out
way.
of your comfort zone. Because if I hadn't had Rich as my coach, I'd probably still be back in Jersey, man. I'd probably still be back in Jersey selling those MLM products, I'm telling you. And I learned, how to, get out of my comfort zone. And I had to get uncomfortable. And there was so many things that I actually had to meet head on that I've never, ever, ever done before. Scary stuff, but I'm so glad and proud. Yeah, pat myself on the shoulder. I'm so glad that I actually overcame all those things, and there's still more to come. You see, that's the thing. When you meet on success and you reach your goals, there's still more challenges.
Yeah.
Challenges will never stop. You will always be challenged to your last dying breath.
Yep. Hey, Danny says, what were some fellas that you learned from? Okay. Personally, in person, I hired a millionaire coach called Jeffrey Combs. He's a multimillionaire. He teaches business owners how to be self-sufficient and have success. I actually spent 3 days with him, and I flew out to California. Also, another millionaire I've been coached by is Dwayne Golden, and I flew to West Palm Beach to hang out with him for 3 days. I don't know what it is about these millionaires in 3 days.
Well, yeah, we were at Misha too for a
Yep,
couple of days.
Misha as well.
Yes.
Another millionaire that we've gotten coach and mentor.
Yes.
And learned a lot about marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And there were failures along the way. There was no doubt about that, Danny.
Absolutely.
A lot of failures. There was a time we were homeless for a little while, but we never gave up. We never gave up, and I'm grateful for that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Definitely made us stronger.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Oh, God,
resilient. Resilient.
Yeah.
Any other questions, guys? Go ahead. Don't be shy.
Yeah, if there's no questions, man, this live can be your wrap.
Check the chat box, Rich.
Let's see here.
We're just refreshing here. There we go.
No.
Moses says, what's the best thing to do to make money? What homework I need to finish? Set up a video. I need to get focused after Maui. Wish you were there.
Yeah, a lot of people wish we were there, and unfortunately, we'll be at the next one. Definitely.
Right. So pretty much, Moses, you just came back from an intense workshop, I'm assuming. So pretty much what you're going to have to do is take all of that homework and piece together the most important tasks that you can control and do. So we know you have to do your own webinar, and you need to have an accountability to that. So the best thing to do is start getting that together. Start getting that together. Start, pick a date, set it, tell everybody, make an announcement on your Facebook that you're going to do it, and then literally start working on the work. Put the work together. That way, you got to meet a specific deadline, so you have to do the work. There's no choice around it. There's people coming, right? So you definitely want to get that together and work with, people on putting together the pages if you don't understand how to do it, or based on what you learned at the intensive, follow Misha's instructions and the actual templates that are back there from Maui, so that you could get that webinar going, because webinars are a great free marketing strategy for you to literally generate sales.
Well, you're converting those leads into sales, and
Right.
that's really like the all about conversions.
It is all about
Yeah.
conversion, so that's the reason why that was taught to you down in Maui Intensive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Focus
question.
on what you can control. Oh, what made you want to start YouTube, Danny?
Well, for me, It's kind of an accident. In 2008, I actually came on YouTube, and I wasn't looking for a business or anything, but I watched this woman for a while, and she had a business online, and she was doing great, supposedly, in the beginning. I didn't know her, so I didn't really trust her at first, but then as I watched her for about a year, I saw her progression. I saw her, like, her life started changing, her lifestyle. She became more wealthy, and she was like teaching a lot of good value. And from there, I signed up with her company that she was promoting, and I was taught about video marketing through her, and that's how I started. And then from there, I just kept pumping out videos and took a break from videos for a while, and then it's just about almost a year ago we started back up with a new channel, and I just been inspired. Just been so inspired to just pump out content. We've been putting out like 2 videos a day and 1 live, so that's pretty much like 3 videos a day.
Yeah.
After we're done here, you got the video to do next.
Yes, I do.
So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I love YouTube. I love the fact that you could be yourself. You could put out content. You could be transparent and not be somebody fake, because when you're on video and you're transparent and you're yourself, people appreciate that, and they're really more gravitated to that. They're not gravitated to perfection. They're gravitated to people who are real, and that's what people are looking for. That's the kind of TV that we're living in today, because this is like the future of TV. I think that's what's really changing the landscape in the whole world now. People want like that real kind of TV, not reality show. That's bullshit. I'm talking about real, live, like interaction, being
Real
yourself,
deal.
you're transparent. What
Raw.
are you into? Stuff like that. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
I say raw.
It just inspires me. I just love video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moses says next Thursday. All right, Moses, we're going to do a public accountability on that actual commitment. So if you say next Thursday, we're going to make sure that you invite us so that we can be there next Thursday at your first webinar.
Yeah, we'll be there. Awesome. Any more questions, guys?
Go ahead and scroll up to the top. Let's see here. Go up. Yeah, so let me see that one. Cliff says a job is building someone else's dream, so why build theirs and build your own?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was working at my job for 8 years at Best Buy, being Geek Squad. Took a few years off. Went back because I had to, and then I just looked at it differently. I looked at it like, this building is going to fund my dreams. This is a business. It must be treated as such. And I just kept focusing and said, you know what? I may be here temporarily, but I'm working on my own dream. And sometimes we have to borrow other people's dreams for a little while to build our own, meaning that you are working for somebody else. That's their dream. That's their business. They own that. Mm-hmm. That was their dream, right? Or is their dream.
Right.
So therefore, you're borrowing someone else's dream temporarily. And that's what I mean by you fund. Okay? You use your job to fund your dreams. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here.
Let's look at the top here so we miss anything.
Yeah.
No.
We have emojis coming across the screen from Moses.
Nice.
All right. Oh, he's got the Ace of Spades on there. Hey! Priscilla says, until I'm done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see how difficult it is to try to build a business on the internet with no money. It is absolutely impossible. And nothing is for free. And I keep telling people that it's not, building a business, you got to understand, every person that started a franchise, a traditional business, had to either go to a bank and take a loan, okay, or figure out how to raise the funds so that they could buy the building, buy the inventory, pay for the training, and buy the licenses, etc., etc. When you're an online business, all you're doing is investing your time, your energy, as well as the money that you need to get the training so that you could be able to market yourself and sell the system's products and services. That's a lot more easier to do, in my opinion, versus buying like a KFC or a Taco Bell and doing it their way.
Oh, exactly.
Because it's expensive.
Yes,
it's expensive,
It is. So, okay, guys, so
we gotta get going now.
Don't see any
we
more
got
questions.
no more questions. But Danny, thank you so much for stopping by. We know you're busy, and appreciate you taking the time to stop by. And
I'll see you tomorrow.
You're gonna meet him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cool.
See you tomorrow, man. It'll be awesome. Really cool. All right, guys. So with that being said, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Anastasia Halls, better known as Coach Ace.
And thank you so much for stopping by our Freedom by Design Live that we do every day at 7 o'clock, well, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you love our content, all the information that we're sharing with you, this valuable information, marketing training, personal development, make sure you comment below, subscribe, also smash that likes button, and make sure that you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updated lives and trainings that we do on this channel. Okay? This, guys, what we talked about is how you crush it with your affiliate marketing. You got to get this straight up here.
Damn right.
Okay? All right. Take care, guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Bye now.
Bye.